Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been in...
Does my arrival inconvenience?
Let us just say that I don't particularly...
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial...
We can at least agree on something. I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but...
And what exactly is that?
I served in the war, just like you.
Be careful what you insinuate, Doctor.
I only want you to admit you used...
This is ridiculous. My
You see? That is exactly what I hate about...
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please...
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use...
Oh, but I have heard...
Aren't you too old for such jealousy?
Don't be ridiculous, Dr. Reed. A simple glance is...
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell...
Let's just say I'm tired of the
Carelessness? Exactly what...
We're here to save lives. The people who try...
I don't intend to run any radical...
Modern medical methods were created...
Thank you for your time. Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we...
And I'm...
Well, it's a euphemism that you'll help...
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is...
You must get a hold...
Sorry. I'm exhausted.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu...
I wish I could believe you.
How long have you been...
Or long enough to see that the...
You'd be surprised what dedication can...
Sorry, Doctor.
How is the Pembroke staff?
Well, not well. Milton the ambulance...
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
What?
Why is Milton grumpy?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bod...
Goodbye, nurse. Good evening, sir.
Unless you're here to fix my...
I'm Dr. Reed. I've read...
You guessed right, Doctor.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss.
Can I ask you
It's the pain, sir.
Can I do anything for your pet?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills.
Who is treating you?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke.
You don't seem worried by...
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry.
Where were you stationed, sir?
I really don't want to talk about...
No offense. I was pushing.
You were an officer, weren't you?
How close are you to Miss Hawcroft? Are you...
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to...
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes...
She's quite harmless.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not...
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of me.
She could decide to bite less.
Then it's another good reason...
You do realize she's mentally disturbed.
In her madness, she never...
Goodbye.
Damn. The pain. It's here again.
I wish I could be sick again.
Good evening, Miss Howard.
I need blood, Doctor.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Miss...
I'm not sure, Doctor.
Would you say you and Mr...
No. No, Thomas is a delegate.
Do you plan to make him a...
Of course not. How could I inflict...
I'll leave you.
I've lost its effect on me. But the suffering continues.
I cannot enter.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation.
Forgive me. I've been a...
I'm not some doe-eyed student, Edgar.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our
A
benefit.
spokesman or politician is what you need.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat.
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is.
Do you need something, Jonathan?
I have just a...
Then ask away.
You mentioned...
Certainly. I've been a
That explains your nightly wandering.
I feel it wasn't mere coincidence that...
Yet you don't fear me.
The Brotherhood has studied your kind for centuries.
Since you seem quite the expert on
As men of science, our first step is...
the sun. The morning following...
You will find there is very little that can kill a...
Must I take a...
You are a vampire. You feed...
The man we pursued and slew...
He was a Skald, technically.
Where do...
The name means slave.
Just for clarity.
A Skald is easier to eliminate, Jonathan. Even...
Since I'm the one working for you...
Well, for many years, we have been the only medical facility in this part of town that people can rely on. We support the community here, as well as provide health care.
Where do we stand?
But to be honest, we cope on a day.
What do you expect?
What we need is hope.
We'll see each other...
flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into...
Indeed. Allow me to...
Apologies. You've taken me...
The pleasure is...
I hope you're more disposed.
You must have countless questions, but I...
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be...
These past insufferable weeks...
Please continue. Every
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed.
I'll take care of it.
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as other... is our little mistress.
I think of nothing else.
My situation is delicate. Is our little mistress...
I think of...
My
We're so lucky to have Dr. Reed, you know. I met him in New York.
What of my own life?
Damn. See you again.
What? What? What is this?
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm...
Preposterous. Dr. Reed.
Please, calm down, madam.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless...
Harriet Jones.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor.
I heard there have been some
Blackmail?
I assure you, madam, this is not an...
Debauchery, then? No.
Really? Well, if you have...
This is your business, Doctor, not mine.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. Miss Jones.
Again? Wake...
Now, I need to...
Well,
Have you noticed any suspicious...
it would be a great deal easier to make...
Come now, Miss Jones. Surely it's not...
Have you no eye?
Everyone here is very...
Thieves and murderers, the lot.
If you could just tell me...
It's terrible, Doctor.
I see.
No one comes to visit, you know.
I'll come and visit you shortly. The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Callaghan fellow.
We must prove what we are capable of. It is now.
It's locked, all right.
Can you remind me why we still work here?
Dr. Reed will help straighten things out in Pembroke, remember?
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
She could have been...
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough.
No matter how you feel about her.
Who says I don't care for her?
What can you tell me about the strange man?
Let me guess. You spoke with a...
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Someone's poached my bag. You...
Please, sir. I need help.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the...
Oswald and myself were both infantry.
How long have you been searching?
I can't go there. Too many...
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many saw... What can you tell me about yourself? What can you tell me about...
His name is Oswald Thatcher.
Where was your friend the last time?
He went down by the canal. He didn't want...
This is a dangerous part of town. What...
We were looking for the Pembroke Hospital.
I have all the information I need for...
Thank you, Doctor.
Don't worry, we're safe.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Have you seen a strange man?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have...
The people who work here all come...
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did.
If I had not covered up his error...
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your...
Look around you, Dr. Reed.
Perhaps you did it with the best intentions.
You mean you've never made a mistake? Never covered...
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet.
Brilliant professionals.
Most of them. Is there a problem?
It would be inappropriate for...
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please...
No. I may disagree.
Is there anyone that
Well, I have never...
Why should his age be...
I guess it's fair to say he's always...
Goodbye, nurse.
They know we are overwhelmed.
Another night with the glorious battalion.
Good evening, sir.
I've already heard about you, Doctor.
That's quite a blunt introduction.
You can call me Milton. I like to...
I'm not sure I understand.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty...
You have a keen eye.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemics?
I retrieved your wallet.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what...
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
There are a lot of secrets round here. I'm not surprised someone tried to make money from them.
What kind?
I'm not in the gossip business, Doctor.
How is the situation?
You want to hear the situation is all right?
Are you really smuggling weapons?
And why not? I've already been attacked by...
But you're not defending yourself.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor.
So what do you do exactly?
I've been an ambulance driver.
Since you're on the front line...
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting...
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient.
You left an infected...
Go there yourself if you want.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horror...
I know it's a difficult task, but correct...
I've seen babies left to die while they're...
I'm sorry, I don't know what...
Yeah, exactly. We lack word.
What's going on between you and Nurse...
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like...
Maybe you're right. But we...
You do realize you could both get fired?
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many
Goodbye, Milton.
I thought last time.
Don't worry, we're safe. Don't worry, we're safe. Relax.
Trust the leech, boys! Filthy fucking bitch! Fuck, he's dead!
Christ, he's dead! Watch it!
Don't worry, we're safe. Don't worry, we're safe. is here. Relax. Don't worry.
It's locked.
No one is here. Relax. Don't worry. We're safe. No one is here. Relax. Don't worry. We're safe. Don't worry. We're safe.
I cannot enter.
No one is here. Relax. Don't worry. We're safe. Don't worry. We're safe. Don't worry. We're safe. No one is here. Relax. Don't worry, we're safe. Don't worry, we're safe. Don't worry, we're safe. No one is here. Relax. Don't worry, we're safe.
It's locked, all right.
Don't worry, we're safe. Relax. Don't worry, we're safe. Don't worry, we're safe. safe. Don't worry, we're safe. No one is here. Relax.